How have world leaders been reacting to the news of Pope Francis's death?
Well, in his 12 years at the helm of the Catholic Church, Pope Francis was willing to wade into some contentious issues of public policy, which at times put him at odds with different world leaders. Quite famously, there were points of tension with the US President Donald Trump during the 2016 presidential campaign, when Donald Trump was promising to build a wall between Mexico and the US. Pope Francis said that idea was unchristian. Then candidate Donald Trump fired back, saying it was disgraceful to question someone's religion. We then, though, saw Donald Trump meet with the Pope in Rome, which gave us some quite memorable imagery. But today, Donald Trump was paying honour to the late Pope and suggested that the US would go into mourning and would pay tribute through lowering the flags.
I just signed an executive order putting the flags of our country, all of them, all federal flags and state flags, at half-mast in honor of Pope Francis. So he was a good man, worked hard, he loved the world, and it's an honor to do that.
Donald Trump's predecessor, Joe Biden, who was the second Catholic president of the United States and wore his faith with honour, has paid tribute, saying that Pope Francis advocated for the voiceless and powerless. Above all, he was a pope for everyone. He was the people's pope, a light of faith, hope and love. Javier Milei, who's Argentinia's president, the home country for Pope Francis, who also had his own tension with the late Pope, said, despite differences that seem minor today, having been able to know him in his goodness and wisdom was a true honour for me. King Charles, also paying tribute on social media, said His Holiness will be remembered for his compassion, his concern for the unity of the Church, and for his tireless commitment to the common causes of all people of faith. While fellow faith leader, the Dalai Lama, said the best tribute we can pay to him is to be warm-hearted, to be a warm-hearted person, serving others wherever and in whatever way we can. One of the last world leaders to meet with the late pontiff was the Vice-President of the United States, JD Vance, who is a Catholic convert. They exchanged some brief words. JD Vance said that it was nice to be able to meet him in person, and he seemed to be looking better. And Pope Francis gave some small gifts for JD Vance's children. It was somewhat controversial in that the Pope has made clear in recent years his support for the migrant communities, which is obviously a contentious public policy issue here in the United States at the moment. But again, showing really right up until the end that he was willing to use his own moral judgment while inserting himself into some of those public debates around the world. But obviously he strode the global stage with authority and is being remembered as a significant global figure.
Carrington, thank you.